A whole bunch of bullshit. Ain't nothing in here, man. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Newman, and today we'll be unboxing Sharella from Mattel's Masters of the Universe Origins line. This 1/12 scale figure measures 5.5 inches in height. It's made of plastic, sports 16 points of articulation, and comes with a bow, an arrow, and a mini comic. Now before we get to the unboxing, it would greatly be appreciated if you were to like this video, if you do indeed like it, and subscribe. That way you'll never miss a future unboxing. Now, I happened to purchase this figure from Mattelcreations on the 24th, and I received it on the 26th, which is a crazy fast turnaround, even for Mattel. It's almost like they knew there was going to be a whole bunch of YouTubers who were going to rush these reviews out super fast so you can decide whether or not to buy it. Or maybe it's because I just live one state next to the distribution center. Either way, I'm glad I have it. So, this is the exact same packaging that the Hero figure came in. You can actually see it in the upper left-hand corner of this very video. It's also very similar to the King Grayskull that came with the new Eternia playset. It's similar, but not the same. Turning to the side of the package, we have a nice illustration of Sharella. Man, look at those abs. She never skips ab day. Turning to the other side of the package, we have a full body shot of the character, which looks extremely nice. You know what? I know this is an Origins figure, but I really hope they do a Mastersoftheuniverse figure because I think this figure would work really well in that line. And turning to the back of the package, we have a great illustration of Sharella in battle with a couple of pre-Eternia characters, which I really hope that we get in some form down the line. Also, the packaging is very high quality. I'm not quite sure what the process is called, but it's a mixture of matte and glossy finish. Alright, let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. Alright, now we have the figure in hand, and it looks pretty good. We've got the standard Origins female frame on this thing, with a beautiful head sculpt. That head sculpt looks phenomenal. With the light eyes, it's giving Meg Foster from the 1987 movie. This looks really good. Looks nice. Looks nice. All right, let's go to the articulation before we get too deep into aesthetics. So head goes all the way around. It's on a ball joint. Arms go up to about yay high. There are single joints at the elbow. Both are nice and tight. We have a twist and a hinge on the wrists. Both are nice and tight. Both are good. There's a twist at the waist. This figure is modular, so you can swap it out with other pieces. Legs go up to really high up. That's good. Single joints at the knees. Both are nice and tight. We've got a twist at the boot cut, and very good ankle articulation. There's a nice pivot in there. So yeah, everything's looking good as far as articulation. Everything's nice and tight. I don't have any issues in mind. Again, it's standard for these Origins figures, in case you never got one. So yeah. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to the accessories. So starting off, we're going to start off with the stuff in the plastic portion of this container. And we've got a bow here, which is very nicely painted. Look at this thing. So I'm going to assume that it's probably a beige plastic with a brown and gold paint, or it might be a brown. Yeah, no, it's definitely got to be this beige plastic. Yeah, there's no wire in the string portion, just plastic, and it also comes with an arrow. So yeah, there you go. Looks good. It's all in one color, a gold pearl plastic. It's pretty gummy, so you don't have to worry about it breaking if you drop it or accidentally step on it. Alright, so let's see what we have in this box here, and we got a whole bunch of bullshit. Ain't nothing in here, man. What? What? Come on, man. Come on, Mattel. What was the purpose of that? I'm a little salty about that. Alright, so, alright, we got a mini comic. Artwork looks really good. Looks nice. So I guess you could pause it, read it if you really want to, do a little zoom action. But, I don't know, just get the figure if you want to read it. So, yeah, back to the figure itself. This looks really good. Paint application is pretty good across the board. I really like the gold paint that they use for this figure. It looks like gold. And not so much the quiver, the gold portion on the quiver. That looks, you know, it looks like that phony gold. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, when you've got the entire plastic made of that stuff, it just doesn't look great. But it's fine. It's passable. But the gold paint applications on both her body and the bow, they look really good. They look nice. There's no wash on the brown furry portions of her costume, and there's no wash on the quiver either. So it's all one solid paint, which is fine. It's kind of standard for the Origin figures. They don't really do washes. That's more for Masterverse. Now, one issue that I do have is that there's no real good way to get her, in action, like shooting the bow, or rather shooting the arrow from the bow. I really wish there was, I really wish there was another hand where it had like separated fingers, so you could slip that bow in between them. The arrow! God! So you could slip the arrow in between the fingers, so it could be on the bow. Or maybe some sort of, I don't know, some way to get that arrow hooked on to the bow itself. I don't know, I think I might be asking for a little bit much for a $20 Origins figure. That's not really in the wheelhouse of this line. But look at this face sculpt. This face sculpt is fantastic. All of the face sculpts for the Origin female characters have been really good. You could really swap this out with a Masterverse and maybe do your own Masterverse Sharella figure, or really any figure with this head sculpt. This head sculpt is really nice. There's no wash on the boots, but there is paint application on there. So it's a brown plastic with a darker brown paint application at the very top for the hairy portions. So I mean, the sculpt looks good on there. Again, it's basic because it is an Origins figure. But overall, that face sculpt is fantastic. Look at that thing. It looks really good. Gotta love that digital painting process. I've been really lucky with the figures I've received. I haven't gotten any crossed eyes or anything too wonky out of their face painting process. So kudos to Mattel. Or maybe just I'm like, oh, all right. So that arm's a little loose, but it pops right back in there fairly well. So yeah, overall, I think this is a nice little toy. It's only $20, so yeah, look at this thing. Looks good. Good job, Mattel. I am not mad that I bought it. Okay, final thoughts. Overall, I think this is a really nice figure. I don't think I'm going to be displaying it outside of the package, though, as I don't really have a pre-Eternia display. My King Grayskull is still in the package. My Eternia playset is still in the package. I'm probably going to wind up selling it at some point, or try to sell it. That might be the... Try might be the operative word on that. But I don't know, maybe sometime down the line I might actually build that Eternia playset if I have the space for it, and add my King Grayskull, add my hero, and add Sharella now. But more to the figure itself. This looks really good. You surely get it if you're a fan of this character, if you're a fan of the Powers of Grayskull characters, of the pre-Eternia stuff. It looks really good. It looks really nice. And also, I think the hair is light enough so that you could actually swap this head out with a Tila body if you wanted to. So it could be, kind of a wild Tila. Or just the body you could use, maybe with the She-Ra head, so you can have a mini comic Tila. I don't know, there's a lot of different options. It's good. You should go out and get it. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up. I am Rip It Open with Newman on several socials, all of which are in my profile. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Hit the bell for notifications, and I will check you later.